Okay, so this guy in his 50s asked me out on a date for coffee. I'm not going on a coffee date, so this is how I responded.
I hope you're doing fine.
Now, here's the thing. He could have gotten defensive, gotten mad, called me a bitch, deleted the match, and he didn't. He stuck with it, and I admire that.
But every single song still feels like you. I never
But
knew
even sticking with it, he left me with all the choices. Do you want to do brunch? Do you want to do dinner? Make a fucking decision. Be a man and lead this situation. The coffee date says, I don't really know if I'm going to like you enough to spend a lot of time with you or spend a lot of money on you. I still want you to show up looking real cute. Do your makeup, do your hair, wear a cute, sexy outfit. But I'm going to contribute 20 minutes and $10. It's so bare minimum. It's so non-committal. If you're unsure about me, no problem. Do a FaceTime. But don't ask me to waste my time and energy on a fucking cup of coffee. They might have gotten away with this in their marriage. And by the way, they didn't because they're no longer married. But now you're back in the streets and you're going up against competition and you need to impress. And that doesn't mean spending a lot of money. Take me to feed the fucking ducks. Just stand out and show me that you realize my time is worth something. Okay.
How's that different going to feed the ducks versus the other complaints about it not costing a lot, being non-committal? I think, or one would hope, that as we age, we get better at understanding and separating the noise, what social media, what society, what is popular versus what is work for you in reality. And it's sometimes frightening to see just how easy we're all affected by the same thing. These are talking points from, the newest generation. We don't want to do coffee dates because they feel like low energy. They don't feel like I don't feel valued. At 50 years old, you should understand that someone's interest is not always correlated to how much they spend on you. You're supposed to have more discernment. You're supposed to be wiser at that point in time. Understand that's noise. That's BS. At 50 years old, you should understand, yeah, a coffee is fine. I don't have to get dolled up. I don't have to get super cute. This is just a good way for us to put feelers out to see whether or not we vibe. But before we continue, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss new uploads. Still going strong, still trying to do 2 a day. If you just seen this video, you just seen my face, and you know you subscribe to the channel, then and you haven't seen anything in a while, we're still doing 2 a day. So yeah, hit your notification bell. Go ahead and check those out, and we'll get right back into this. This became popular like with the coffee date. This idea being this is not worthy of a date, worthy of me, because there's a numerical value assessed to that. If that man decides, hey, I want to just see you in person, even when she's saying, you know what, we can just, if you're unsure about me, just hit that FaceTime. Yeah, it's still not the same. It's still not the same as seeing someone face to face and catching that vibe. If he's using his discernment saying, yeah, coffee dates, this is just fine. I'm throwing it out there so it doesn't feel like it's a high pressure situation, fine, whatever. The fact that you corrected him and saying, no, this isn't it for me, it's a natural thing to throw back. Okay, what is it for you? What is worth it? Now, okay, you should lead. You should be a man. Yeah, he was. I think she can't completely miss that point. He was. He made the decision. He said, "Let's do this." You rejected that. He was being a leader. Just because you did not like where he was leading, now it's an issue. Now it's problematic. You can't really fault him here, or you're trying to find a way for him not to pass your test, which is fine, which is a fine thing to do. But you are 50 and you're all talking like you're a 20-year old. This is where when men see this, it's like, what are we doing? We're older, we understand the nuances. What they're doing, how they date in your 20s is not how we're dating now. We understand there's differences. We understand there's more to it than just what is being spent, especially when someone has had the experience of being married and coming out into the dating scene. Sometimes it's jarring. Sometimes it's like, I didn't know this is what's happening now. But he's not dating someone younger. He's dating within his age range. And instead of sort of having grace and saying, hey, this is what I would like to do, you want to call them names and get online. Here, men see this and men say, you know what, this is not what I want to do. I don't want to be part of this at all. This is very much, it's very easier. Or if he's going to deal with this, he's just going to go younger. If I have to be beholden to these things that the young kids are saying, why not go down another 10 years? Or like most people are saying, just date who likes you, date who's into you. Where we, as men, we understand it doesn't really matter where we go. If you're into me, you just want to spend time with me. I just want to spend time with you. All this other stuff becomes fluff that gives you, I guess, ammunition to come online and talk about stuff. It gives you ammunition, go in your group chat and say, can you believe this guy? I rejected him, therefore my value is considered higher. I'm better than him because he didn't realize my worth. How could he? How could he get the opportunity to know you if you guys are not actually interacting? When people walk away from the idea of shooting down dates because you feel like it's low effort, it's bare minimum. Where do I have any type of responsibility to shower you with lavish dates? This is the first time you guys are still on the dating app phase. You guys are still texting. Why is he pulling out all the stops to make you feel like, well, this might mean he actually cares about me? He doesn't know you to care about you. If he would sit there and just FaceTime and become pen pals, you also hate that. You want him to be decisive. You just want to critique the decisiveness. Again, when you're young and you feel like you have all the time in the world, fine. But when men, especially men that are 50, he's been divorced, he's been out of relationships, and you think that's the reason why his marriage failed, I think that's completely insensitive, and it just kind of it reeks of this entitlement, and it does not help when you're that old. We're supposed to be wiser. We're supposed to have a better understanding of how we interact, with male and females interact. You're supposed to move with more grace, more understanding, instead of just saying, "Yeah, I want to get here and talk like I'm a teenager." And could you believe he's just trying to do the bare minimum? I have to get cute and dolled up. No, you can dress appropriately for a coffee date. No man is expecting you to come in a cocktail dress when you're going out for coffee, but it would be nice to sit across from someone and say, "Oh, we do actually have a vibe." How many? It's nothing for men to say, "Okay, from here, let's go do something else. Let's spend the day together. Let's move on because I like what's happening here, or this is worthy of the time investment." He's still paying. You just don't like it because it became popular not to like it. That is probably the most telling thing for men that are, trying to be discerning. They're looking and saying, if you're so easily influenced at your big age by social media, I'm fine with you telling me no to coffee. In fact, I'll thank you. We'll be wasting each other's time. So one of the biggest things people don't want, they want what men don't want. They want a woman that has her own mind, that understands what happens in social media is one thing, but my life is something completely different. Listen, if you think I missed something, let me know down in the comments. If you see videos on your screen, check those out. That means I'm doing my job. And of course, if you listen to the video at the end of this and you hear the sound of my voice right now, you haven't subscribed, we're just trying to pay the rent. I'll see you in the next one.